Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Pillars of Eternity with me, Bring It On. We're gonna head towards Raedric's hold. See about putting a stop to the Mad Lord.
Right.
Nice and quiet.
The only one I'd watch here is you, Watcher. Be on your guard.
A heavy stench rises from the stagnant waters.
Nice and quiet.
Okay, it looks like a way inside. Finish scoping outside the walls before we try to scale them. The guard fixes a glower on you. You have no business here. Lord Raedric is not permitting any visitors, merchants, or traveling entertainers. He sneers. Let's turn right around. I'm here to see Raedric. Step aside. The guard snorts. Are you hard of hearing? He draws his sword. You got one more chance to turn around. The guards inside won't be half so gentle. Alright, let's not pick a fight yet. I'm leaving then. Goodbye. I'm gonna swing
Ready,
wide,
Watcher.
just to
Yeah.
be safe. I assume they won't attack unless we cross the bridge threshold.
Be cautious. Be constant. Slowly now.
Okay, so here's the sewer entrance we were told about. So it might be guarded. So I guess the question is, do I want to start from the bottom and work my way up? Or start from the top and work my way down? We'll start down here. Sent to the base of the keep's outer wall, the sewer grate spills murky, foul-smelling wastewater into the keep's surrounding moat. Slick mossy stones form a precarious bridge across the murky water. Ahead, the iron bars of the sewer grate block passage. The bars are coated with rust, and several appear bent or sit at strange angles. They may have been weakened enough that you could bend them, given the means. I'll bend the bars. Maybe someone of sufficient strength could bend some of the more worn bars, allowing passage. Who will make the attempt? I will. You step forward to grip one of the iron bars. Leaning back, pull as hard as you can. Metal bends steadily under the strain until, with a snap, it breaks free of its moorings. Another moment's work sees a second iron bar bent enough to clear passage through the grate. Swim through. You take a deep breath, forestall the acrid stench around you, and slip forward into the flooded tunnel. The walls soon fade from view as you plunge into a foreboding darkness. As you swim on, light begins to filter through the murky water ahead of you. You press on, seeking out the source, till you find yourself standing beneath a circular gap in the tunnel, and a way out. And we can exit. So it's probably easier to leave through the sewer than it is to leave from the wall. Things go sideways, we could just run out. Well, swim out, I guess. instead of trying to have to leap off the wall.
Keeping quiet.
I'll see what I can do. The work of a moment.
And what does the flame reveal? Yeah.
I've read that before.
I'll see what I can find.
Settle! Settle! Ready, Watcher.
What? Let's go.
Ready.
I'm gonna try and focus on getting Aloth more damage than everybody else since he needs more damage. Well, not sure who I dazed there. Oh, interdiction. Fantastic.
I'll take a look.
Forgot the interdiction dazed enemies, and that's gonna really expedite leveling up that scepter.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
I'm on the trail.
Hey, leave it to me!
Alright, that was over a little too quickly.
I shall be discreet. I'll see what I can do. The work of a moment.
I'm glad the doors don't automatically open when you lockpick them. Alright, let them come to me.
Aye? Hey.
Huh?
Alright, how's this coming along so far? Almost a third of the way there. Saw an enemy in that direction. Let's go and explore this room over here.
You might find this interesting.
Reward Amulet. Minus 50% poison effect tick rate. Minus 50% disease effect tick rate. And it's very specific. I don't think I'm going to worry about it. I'll just end up selling that. But we'll see. There's a way up. I'm not going to do that yet. Finish mapping out the dungeons first.
Let.
Oh gosh.
Let's go.
Hey.
What? Let's have it! What?
I'm...
Yeah.
I'll see what I can find.
Let's go. What?
Wait, what?
Let's
Oh, there's a trap here. Everybody off, please.
go.
Ready, Watcher. Dead on!
That's it.
Keeping an eye out.
I was about to just start checking for traps
Slowly
before the
now.
black ooze showed up. Then my hand was forced.
Hey.
Dead on! I'm... Dead on!
Hang in there, buddy.
I fear we've lost the angry one.
Maybe they all just targeted Durance like that. I guess they couldn't reach Alof. Or Alof. Eventually I'll get the pronunciation of his name
All right, then.
correct.
Yeah.
Slow and silent.
Just not today.
I'm on the trail.
Nice and slow.
Making very quick progress with that.
Nice and slow. White flame and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
Dead on!
Right.
Hey, over here. Not yet, buddy.
Keeping an eye out.
Blood is smeared on the wall in the vague shape of letters. Whatever it once said has been obscured by a crimson handprint.
You might find this interesting.
Another minor cloak of protection.
I'll have it in no time. The work of a moment.
And what does the
Few bloodied fingernails are embedded in the dirt.
flame reveal?
I speak them through the door if I can, right? Yako.
I'll have it in no time. The work of a moment.
This young man's face is badly bruised, and his gaunt form is covered in a threadbare shirt. He watches you shivering, the measure of hope in his eyes. I don't know who you are, but will you help me? Merla, what have they done to him? He gazes nervously past you, at the open cell door. I don't think I can fight my way out. I take it you ended up here after assaulting the keep with Kolsk and his men. Yes. He looks away. It seemed like a good plan. We got in without incident, and I knew the way. But we were surprised in the dungeons, and most of us... Yako shudders. You have seen some of them, fought them, their bodies at least. Not their minds anymore, but their souls. The woman down here, Raedric's animancer, her name is Osraya. Or Osraya? I've heard her speaking, sometimes, talking about a cure. What Raedric calls on her often. But she's not curing anyone. She's only turned men and women into monsters. He shudders. I watched her take the others. I was sure I'd be next. The Loth shakes his head. Men and women turn to this evil to cure Hollowborn. Madness. Tell me about Osraya. There's something not right about her. A bad feeling, I mean. I knew the moment she arrived, things would take a turn for the worse. He shivers. There's nothing good comes of dealing with animancers. Unnatural, the lot of them. She's the one who transformed them, changed my friends into monsters. Says she was doing it for the good of Gilded Vale. Yako clenches a fist. More like the good of her coin purse and her sick curiosity. She's dangerous. Who knows what else she's got in her laboratory. I wouldn't go in there. She has a convincing manner. Spells, no doubt. You're free. I can run for it. Thank you, stranger. I have to get back to the fork. But first some food and rest, I think. He hesitates. If you would dare the upper floors, please tell Nedmar I live yet. Tell him I still have the carving he gave me, of the Pale Knight. That should convince him, and perhaps he can help you somehow. Good luck, and may the gods keep you safe.
I shall be discreet.
Nice and slow.
That's unusual. Sure.
So based on the traps, this might be her laboratory.
Nice and slow.
Alright, so probably come back and grab those and use them before we go upstairs.
Keeping quiet.
I'll see what I can do. The work of a moment.
Margaren's fire casts light in dark places.
Well, I do like all the companions starting with like their own unique gear that's obviously unique to them. It's cool and thematic. I also partially wish they didn't have unique equipment, so I'd be more inclined to use the stuff that we're finding.
Hey. Leave it to me! Leave it to me!
What?
How may I shall deal with... That's it!
Yeah.
Yes? I'll see what I can find.
Blood and flecks of dried flesh encrust the restraints. Tank is warm to the touch. Glass vibrates with the bubbling fluid inside.
Sure.
Nice and quiet.
So pretty sure we've read this one as well. Like 90% certain. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, let me know. I'll try to make up for it in a future episode.
Light, flame, and
That's one of the reasons why I don't typically read everything I come across, because I lose track of what I've read and what I haven't. Especially when you have multiple parts to the same story. So like that was, what, part 6 or something? So oftentimes I end up reading the same thing over and over again. Or I don't read something because I think, or I'm afraid of reading the same thing over and over again. A woman caught mid-step across the room, turns her head to face you. Long curls of black hair frame her face, one side of which is flecked with some green liquid. The gaze she sets upon you holds an eerie intensity. More interruptions. The woman sets down the book she holds, smiling faintly. What an interesting time we've been having of late. So many uninvited guests. I suppose I have you to thank for all the damage to my work. It took time to get those people back on their feet, you know. Now, Osraya frowns. What is it you're doing here? Who are you? Someone doesn't take kindly to interruptions. She smirks. You must be one of Kolsk's little rebels. They recruit you all out of the Black Hound. Ply you with drink. Ask you to ignore the consequences of your actions. No matter. What concerns me is the curse upon Gilded Vale's people. I am on the cusp of a great discovery, and it's not Kolsk who undermines me. She eyes you. Now you might have chosen more powerful allies. What caused Widewind's legacy? It isn't the superstitions of senile old men, I can tell you that. Osraya snorts. The legacy is an affliction of the soul. I have dedicated my life, alongside my peers, understanding the fabric of souls, the essence of life. With any luck, she'll hang on that tree alongside her peers too. Aloth's voice is cold. I consider myself the foremost student of Pangram's famed theorems. It wasn't by chance that I was called here to assist in determining the true cause of this blight. This curse is not a parting gift from the scattered god, nor a punishment for petty sins. It must be a localized effect. Something which strips the soul from a body, as the Beowicks are known to do. Don't tell my town that. They might get real embarrassed about trying to have me hanged. I have detected, even so, lingering traces of essence upon the bodies of so-called Hollowborn. This suggests that the soul itself has not been wholly destroyed. It remains, I think, intact somewhere, and so it can be retrieved, sutured if you will, back into its mortal flesh. If that's true, it may be a miraculous discovery, but small mercy for the countless parents whose children have already died. Why haven't you been able to find a cure yet? Cyrus' expression goes cold. It's that fool priest Nedmar, the Baratheon. She sneers. That old man has woven a tidy little tapestry of lies and fables. Lord Raedric is a pious man, and Nedmar holds power over him. Especially now, after this business with Ygritte. As if that Hollowborn child was my doing. In any case, my efforts are increasingly hobbled by ignorance. The priest has focused Lord Raedric's attentions upon the ruins of the scattered god's temple. If it is consecrated anew, rededicated to Bareth, then the curse will be lifted. Osraya rolls her eyes. Raedric believes him, of course. In any case, he has supplied a vast amount of gold towards the effort. You will note that I am bereft of such generous support. She gestures to her lab with a sweep of her arm. I am left to scrounge for answers in these dismal conditions. Can I help somehow? Osraya angles a curious look your way. An interesting proposal. I certainly can't leave you threatening Lord Raedric's life. How would I continue my research if he were gone? She frowns. Still, perhaps we need not be enemies. Your true purpose is indeed, as Kolsk claims, to help Gilded Vale, and we are of one mind. And you may well be of use to me. I stand at the very brink of revelation, but Edmar's interference has gone too far. What do you want me to do? I want you to deal with the High Priest, of course. With him gone, Raedric will have nobody to distract him. We can focus our efforts upon resolving this crisis. We won't have the resources to do so. Kill him. That's a little extreme. And in return, I'll give you the means to speak with Raedric. A secret way, by which you can avoid the guards. Osraya smiles crookedly. They're not as patient as I, you see. Nor do they ask many questions before attacking. She raises a finger. All this, with the condition that you do not harm Lord Raedric. This priest may be superstitious and unreasonable, but killing him seems... it's too much. I agree. I'm not going to kill him. I feel like if I agree to this, then I'm obligated to because I told her that I would. I believe Nedmar is the one that Kolsk said would help us anyway. I'm not adverse to animancy, at least I'm not sure yet. There's definitely benefits and dangers involved, but... let's just turn down the proposal as well. Yeah, I think... so we already have a contract to deal with Raedric through Kolsk. Kolsk told us to speak with Nedmar to get to Raedric. If we agree to deal with Raedric, or with Nedmar, that's going to interfere with our initial contract. So right now, no deals. Yeah, we can take option 6. No deals. I'm leaving now. Osraya's smile fades swiftly. Very well. It's battle you long for. I'm happy to indulge you. Perhaps Lord Raedric will show me greater favor by bringing him your corpse as well. See, I didn't want to fight you either. Okay, well. You have no one to blame but yourself.
Hey.
Don't hit!
Alright, rusted iron cell key. This crudely shaped key is rusted from many years of use in Raedric's Old's dungeon. Two possessives. Give this to Aloth. Or Aloth.
Aye? I'll see what I can find.
Counts as stealing, but there's no one here to witness it, so... Does it really? This is the same one we just saw.
Eyes
Aha.
open.
Oh. That's the secret way to get to Raedric, I bet. At first you think this poor creature is diseased, for its black fur seems to have fallen off its hide in patches. When the cat turns to investigate a fly on the wall, you note that an entire section of its ribcage is open to the air. Some of its tail is rotted away altogether to reveal a few jagged vertebrae. This doesn't seem to bother the cat much. Lets out a trilling purr, rubs against your shin. Pet the cat. You spend a few pleasant moments scratching the cat behind the ears. Black fur comes away in clumps. I pick up the cat. You pick up the surprisingly light, unexpectedly pointy creature that purrs contentedly in your arms. Alright, we got a black cat.
Huh?
Okay, I'm gonna call the episode here. In the next one, we'll continue exploring the dungeons and probably make our way upstairs. Let's keep fighting our way through Raedric's hold. I didn't want to fight her, but she didn't give me a choice. So, but her contract would have interfered with the other contract, and I can't do that. But for now, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.